Kentucky Senator Rand Paul in Louisville sharing his big view on proposed cuts to Medicaid.
I think everything needs to be looked at. There need to be reforms.
Where do we cut?
Everywhere. Everywhere has to be cut. If you're an able-bodied person, maybe there needs to be a work requirement for Medicaid. And then maybe if you got used to working again, maybe you'll actually go and work and get a job with insurance.
You trust the president, though, in his tactics?
I would prefer we weren't putting tariffs on.
Fresh off his meeting with 30 Louisville businesses, Paul, a Republican and harsh critic of Donald Trump's trade policies, is giving the president some credit.
He does appear to be getting some progress.
It came just hours after the United States and China agreed to significantly lower tariffs on each other's products for 90 days.
I'll be the first person to compliment President Trump if the end of this shakes out and in 6 months all the tariffs are lower and there's more trade. I'm perfectly willing and big enough to say, good job, Mr. President.
Paul visited downtown Louisville for a closed-door roundtable hosted by Greater Louisville, Inc., the city's Chamber of Commerce. We're told executives from the healthcare, manufacturing, and bourbon industry were all present to discuss the impact of Trump's tariffs.
I think the general tenor of the room was, supportive of the position that we shouldn't be adding so many tariffs.
Meanwhile, soybean farmer Ryan Bivens, owner and operator of Fresh Start Farms in LaRue County, was pleased to hear about the temporary agreement with China, the largest importer of U.S. soybeans.
I think it's a positive that we have a 90-day delay on the tariffs right now. I think it's a sign that things are going in the right direction.
Bivens, a Republican elected to the Kentucky House of Representatives last November, hopes for a long-term trade deal down the line that'll benefit farmers like him.
Yeah, it's going to sting us a little bit here at first, but, we need to have some of these tough talks. I'm all about fair trade. I think most farmers are all about fair trade, but it needs to be fair for both sides.
Back to Greater Louisville, Inc., their CEO, Sarah Davisher-Wisdom, said the business leaders voiced concerns over increased costs, asking questions like, will my supplier have products for me to sell 90 days from now? Doug.
Isaiah.